What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with our SAO Unleash Blading video. So, the second anniversary has begun. I mean, I already said that in my previous video. But we have a lot to go over. They introduced a lot of mechanics and stuff to the game, so we're going to take the time to kind of go over everything. I feel like most of it's probably in this tweet thread that they put up. But if there is anything that is missed that's only in the game, we will, of course, go over there. I will not be testing out the mechanics in this video that we go over. That will be saved for, upcoming videos. Of course, I'll make there's a floor ranking video, or a floor ranking event up right now with the current banner. So, of course, I will go over that in a different video. And then, of course, we'll try and go over some of the new mechanics. But I will probably wait to make that video until I have attempted to do Alice's raid up. So it'll probably be sometime early to mid next week where you see my ranking video, because I would like to have Alice if I can. If you have not watched my summon video, we got Atis, but we did not get Alice. That's all I'll get into in there. So let's get started. So, now's the time to start. SAO UB highlights. Of course, the game used to be called Rising Steel. SAO UB launched in 2019 and celebrated its second anniversary on November 20th. I love how it's saying celebrate like it's already happened. I mean, it's still technically the 20th when you're posting this, so. Okay. So, as of October 30th this year, the game has been renamed from SAO Alicization Rising Steel to SAO Unleash Blading. It took them a while, at least on the global side, to, get their ducks in a row. Because at first, the title screen was just called SAO Rising Steel. I don't know why they felt the need to change the logo to that to then go to Unleash Blading. Blading is obviously not even a real word. It's apparently not even a real word in Japanese either, so at least from what I've been told, so that's kind of funny. But it's a lot easier to say than Alicization Rising Steel, especially since, we are starting to delve into different arcs that is not just Alicization related. So there you go there. Overview SAO UB. Only available in SAO UB. Stories, animation, characters not featured in the TV series or movies. Enjoy even more SAO just by playing. So, if this isn't telling you enough, this means they probably don't have any goal or any immediate plans to make a Moon Cradle anime or anything like that. So, as of right now, the only way you're gonna, besides reading the books, besides reading, light novel, I think it's 19 and 20, you will not get Moon Cradle besides playing this game. Or you could just be, if you're not a mobile game player, you could just watch them on YouTube. With the new name and upcoming second anniversary celebrations, now is the best time to begin. I 100% agree. If you have not started the game yet, you just come across this video, now is the exact perfect time to start playing. There's going to be a lot of beginner bonuses as well as just anniversary bonuses to start building your account. Alright, new info, second anniversary. Alright, so now we're going to go over some of the new skills. So let's go ahead and do that. So charge stack. Charge your incarnation whenever you want, then unleash an incarnate attack when the timing is just right. So, as you can see, they're pointing to this charge stack here. So, when you fill this charge stack up, you can give yourself an immediate incarnate. So, this isn't something that, usually after an incarnate attack, or when the enemy would use an incarnate attack, even if you've broken it down, their follow-up attack will knock down your incarnate gauge by a hefty percentage. But now with this charge stack, you build this up, you hold on to it, you wait till after that, you activate it, you get a plus 100% right there. There you go. And you can, of course, get above 200% with that. But as of right now, it seems like only new units are going to be able to... All these stacks we're going to be going over, it seems like only new units can use them. So I was wrong about that. I mentioned the other day from the stuff I was seeing that it didn't seem like there was anything I saw that was attached to new units, but as of right now, this seems to be the case. I haven't looked at all the units in my box, so I could be very well wrong. I know there are some units that got EX upgrades, which we'll go over, as we keep going down here. But I believe as of right now, the only units that can use this charge stack and some of the other abilities we're going to be seeing are the new Alice and Atis. Obviously, the charge stack is for the new Atis because she is a... Oh, wait. Yeah. Is for the new Atis. And then the Alice is a break unit, so she'll be getting a break stack, which will be what we're going to be talking about here in just a second. But yeah. So, charge your incarnation whenever you want, then unleash a devastating incarnate attack when the time is just right. Use a charge skill to fill your charge gauge. So, every time you use charge, it slowly builds up the gauge. It looks like you have to use a charge 4 times to fill it up completely. I did play a little bit so far, so it seemed like every time I was using a charge, it was going up by 1 gauge, and then you can see right here there's 4. I don't know if you can use the charge stack before it gets there, so like if you fill it halfway, can you use 50%? I don't think you can. I think you have to fill it up all the way. Oh yeah, so with 4 charges to your charge gauge, a button will appear allowing you to raise your incarnate charge by 100%. Oh, it doesn't use up a turn, so you can click this and then incarnate if you want to. And then, of course, we know the new units do have the double incarnate thing, where as long as the new unit is the one you hit the incarnate with, the character following them will also get to use their incarnate at the same time. So, do keep that in mind. And I found out the hard way that it's only the new units. I figured if they were at least part of the attack rotation. So, I had the Abyss Atis and then the new Atis in a rotation. I had the Abyss Atis use the incarnate, but it didn't give me the double incarnate because it needs to be the unit that has the ability to do that. So the only way you're using double incarnate right now is if you pull the new units. That's how it goes. Okay, and this is what I'm talking about. So incarnate link. This is the thing with new units when you get the little rainbow incarnate gauge. Wow, building it up to 285%, you're going to get some major damage there. Incarnate Link. Unleash a Furious Link attack for massive damage. By consuming 200% incarnation, players can unleash a linked incarnate attack. So, what'll happen is, if you haven't gathered it by now, the unit that you use it with, and then the unit that's right behind them in the turn, will launch incarnate attacks back to back. So that's pretty cool. Pretty happy to see that. 100% incarnate attacks will still be usable. Yeah, so you don't have to wait, like, if you really just want to get one of them off. Like, if you're about to kill the boss, you know, there's no reason to wait for a 200%. But, you know, you definitely, at the start of a battle, it's smart to, because you're most likely, if you're using the bonus characters, you're already going to be above 100%. So, trying to get yourself to 200, if you can, you know, pretty quickly, you know, to beat that first enemy incarnate, will be very, very good. So that's it for that. Oh, are they not going to show... It might be lower down here. Let me just scroll down to see, because it doesn't look like they're showing off break stack here. Okay, it doesn't look like they show off break stack here. So we'll go over the other abilities in-game. But long story short, you know, I'll quickly mention it now. Break stack, it's basically the same thing. You know, you build up a break gauge, and then you'll be able to do the same thing where you knock down a break. So if you're falling behind, but you have a break gauge filled up, then that'll be good for you in the long run. And then there is another one called Barrier, which I'm not as, you know, we'll go over it when we go into game, but there's not a unit for it yet. So Barrier doesn't really matter right now, but essentially for healing units, you'll be able to set up a barrier, is what it seems like. Okay, second anniversary, limited time first scout is obviously this Atis, with the new costume, which doesn't look as different as her normal costume. I mean, you can definitely tell it is different, but it's not, like, as drastic as Alice's. I've already gone over what she does and stuff in, my summon video, so if you want to look at that, I mean, you could just pause it right here and look right here. But, she is a unit, she has charge stack, and she has incarnate times 2. And her special partner is Alice, so she is one of the new units that can use these kind of abilities. Same thing with Alice. Here she is. This is the outfit from the Blu-ray. Let me see if anyone in the comments have actually... Because someone may have actually posted in the comments the picture of the Blu-ray. Let me see if I can... Okay, it doesn't look like it. I'm not going to go through quote tweets because I don't want to see a bunch... if anyone's angry about this or whatever. Okay, so you can see down here, here's the break stack. You can see the logo. Incarnate times 2, special partner is Atis. It is kind of funny just how you can almost make an entire Atis Dark team. I think there are 5 Dark Atises right now. So if we come out with one more, you can make a full Atis team. And I think you can actually, like, make a useful team with that. Because there's healers, there's breaks, there's charge units. So I think eventually you will be... Which is funny because it took forever after the first Atis for us to start getting a bunch more. But then they're like, okay, we need to sell this character. Okay. So, second anniversary banner. This is both good and I'm a little frustrated. I'm obviously frustrated because I didn't get Alice, but that's not what I'm frustrated at with this. So, they are keeping the step-up method, what they started with Progressive, where Step 1 and 2 are the half-off ones. Step 3 gives you a guaranteed 4-star. Step 5 is a guaranteed 4-star with 50% chance of being a new character from the pool. So, 50% chance to be either of these 2 units, which I did not get lucky enough to get either of them on Step 5. And then Step 7 is guaranteed new character. Now, I've seen people say, oh, is it just guaranteed new character to your account? It's like, no, it doesn't read your account to see which units you have and don't have. It means guaranteed new character, like one of these 2. So, I mean, that's a plus, but the downside is they didn't give us the usual anniversary rate up. For both the 1-year anniversary and the 1.5, we started with 4.5 times rates, for steps 1 through 7. Now they just kept it 3% rates. Maybe it's like a bug. I doubt it's a bug. I'm sure it's just their, instead of having step 7 just be 50% chance again, they give us the guaranteed new character. So it's a trade-off, but I feel like if you're going to go with the next anniversary, it should just be an addition, not a subtraction, and then addition to something else. But is what it is. Can't do anything about it. And then, of course, step 8 is 1.5 times, which would have been the normal rate for the anniversary. This banner does last for an entire month, so if you don't have cubes right now, even though people should have been saving up for the anniversary, but I understand with the progressive stuff, maybe some people summoned, you do have an entire month for these 2 specific characters. There are going to be at least 2 more anniversary banners, most likely limited ones like this, because they did show on the live stream that there were 4 question mark boxes. They showed off 3 characters. They showed off these 2 and the Leafa we're going to go talk about. She's the past character for the anniversary. But they had 4 question mark boxes, so that probably implies 2 more banners, or it could just be a bunch of solo banners. But most likely 2 dual banners. I'm expecting probably a Roni and Atis, and then a Kirito and Asuna to close out the anniversary. Those are going to be my guesses, at least for right now. But yeah, so that's that. Let's take a look at what else we got here. All right, EX slots. New EX slots will be added to the skill slot feature, so this is going to be a whole new tab that you can go into. It's already in game. Unlock requirement for EX slots. Character must be one that has EX slots available. So obviously, they're starting with the oldest units. At least what I can see, the original Atis has EX slots unlocked. I haven't looked at my whole box to see who has them, but it seems like they'll start from old and, make their way to new. Character has had Limit Break performed 4 times, so, you have to have the full artwork. Character is level 100 or higher, so you have to actually level them up to 100 to unlock it. And this is just going to be a way to make older units more viable. I saw the first skill, this one up here for Atis, it increases all her stats by 20%. So it is a way to make older units more viable. So her healing, her attack, her defense, all of it gets a 20% buff with this. And then as you can see, incarnate times 2, charge stack. So this will be a way for older units to get those newer abilities, but it's not an inherent ability to the unit. It's not like the new units now that just come with it. But then you also have like, member skills and a leader skill. So this will also be a way for older units to get leader skills as well. I don't see... Oh, is this active link? No. I was going to see if maybe they were going to give active link to old units as well, but I don't see anything here that implies that. Maybe later. Okay, so here are the units that are starting with this thing. So we've got Engraved in Stone Yuki, a Sweet Trap Administrator. So it's like, it looks like it's like the first versions of all of these characters. Okay, Liz, that's nice. Why do they have Yuki twice? Why are they... They, like, doubled up on a bunch of characters. I feel like this is not how this is supposed... Okay, well... So, basically, all of these... And then, you know, you've got Knight of the Abyss Atis. And Searing Tenacity Iskon. So, you've got a decent amount of characters who are getting this stuff immediately. So, that's kind of nice. So that's it for EX slots. You know, it'll just come down to you looking at your units and seeing what each of them does. EX slot Awakening Materials. You need these keys. Keys are going to be similar to moons, where there's going to be a free-to-play and a paid way to kind of get them. At least to an extent. So it'll be like an overtime where you kind of save them up and use them on the units that you want to use. So as you can see, Awakening Keys, Season Pass Reward, Evolution... Oh, okay, there is going to be Evolution Quests for these as well. So that's even better. So it's even better than Moons. Season Pass Rewards, okay, so pretty much same thing for all of those. New content for players, necessary EX skills, Awakening Keys, so play up to 5 times a day. So you can only do it 5 times a day, so this is going to be the new Evolution Quest that's limited, while the old Evolution Quest you can just do as many times as you want. And they took away the thing to unlock the stage again. So I think this really will just be 5 times a day. So you can only do... So make sure you are doing this every day so you can start stocking up keys. New season arrives. Season 4. 2nd anniversary. Number of season points that players will receive from daily missions rise from 5 to 30. Okay, so they're making it easier for you to get through all of these. I haven't bought this pass yet because I need to worry about summoning first. But I'm sure I'll grab it. Before it goes away basically by close to New Year's, so I'll definitely have a chance before then to get it. All right, part 9, we've got the new free-to-play Leafa. She is Earth, so I think that pretty much tells us that at least one of the anniversary banners will be an Earth banner, which is funny because we obviously did already have kind of like an anniversary Earth banner as well a year ago with the Moon Cradle units. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. Leafa, she has really good artwork here. I can't tell what costume this is supposed to be, though. Like, I almost feel it feels like it's War of Underworld, but it's also... It feels like it's a mix, so I'm not really sure if this is, like, a new costume. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe it is just her, maybe it is just her War of Underworld costume, and I'm just not seeing it correctly. So there you go. She does get a charge stack in Incarnate ×2. She does not have an active link, though. So they're giving us these abilities, but still not active link for free characters. So I guess that makes sense. Okay. Up to 110 free scouts. So we'll be getting these tickets during the login period. You should already have like 2 or 3 from the first login. They did update the pool to go up to the... Moon Cradle version of Iskon and Sheta. So that's definitely something that's nice. I didn't get very lucky. With my first few tickets, the highest I got was 22 pulls. So that's 2 multis, so not great. Free scouts every day. From what it seems, it looks like we get a free multi every day. It looks like it's with the old pool, though, so that's not as exciting. Well, I guess we'll see when it actually resets and stuff. When is this? This starts on... Okay, so this starts tonight. The free ticket started last night, but then this starts tonight. Okay, there's going to be a new... There's going to be a new subscription pass. First-timers get the first month free. It looks like we get, you know, some of these... Is it going to explain right here what we get from it? Okay, it doesn't really explain it very well, but it looks like every 7 days you get 25 cubes, so pretty much at the end of every week, as long as you're logging in. So that's an extra 75 cubes. It's only $4, so, you know, that makes, you know, getting 75 cubes for $4, I get, plus, you know, all this other stuff that we're getting, seems to be fine. You know, you pay it once a month. That's not bad at all. Players that log in during the campaign period will get a home illustration EX slot, unlocking items, diamond cubes, and more. So as you can see, you get all this stuff here. This will be a login bonus. We already got our first one. You should have gotten the free asana last night. Well, the home illustration with the free asana. Awakening keys, moon crystals, unlocking keys. Oh, so it's unlocking. Okay, so you get all the different elements. Okay. Exchange sword, enlightening keys, so that's the other ones, and then diamond cubes on day 7, so that's a full 125 there, so that's pretty nice. I think that's pretty much it there. Pretty much for the next 10 days you can get that. So if you miss like a day or two, that's fine, but if you miss more, you're gonna miss this login bonus. Here's the home illustration. This is, you know, obviously Kirito and Asuna when they decide to stay behind in Underworld together. Well, Kirito was forced to stay there, but Asuna stayed behind. Okay, every Wednesday there's going to be new season tickets that we get pretty much until... Oh, okay, so it starts on the 1st of December, so we won't see this next week, but we'll see it the week after. So the week after Thanksgiving. That's pretty cool. There's new 4-star armors we're going to get. I've already gotten some of them. There's new, like, special missions, so make sure you check the 2nd Anniversary Missions tab. It looks like you'll be able to get this Asuna again in case you missed out on her. But you do have... This is Earth armor for Leafa. I mean, you can put on anybody, but it's Earth armor. And then another set of Dark armor, because we definitely need that. But, I mean, it's fine. It's just more armor. Original story, I've actually really been enjoying reading through this. I haven't finished it yet, but seeing Klein content, considering he's not in the new movie from what I've been told. I mean, you don't even see him in the trailers, but... I mean, it makes sense, because he's more on, like, a Kirito side of the story, where this movie's more of an Asuna thing. But this is pretty nice. You know, you get some kind of interactions between the two of them. And it's actually really wholesome, the stuff that kind of goes on. So I do like this story so far. What else do we got? We have Moon Cradle... excuse me. Moon Cradle Arc Original Animation Part 2 to be out in game by the end of the year. So I assume sometime in December, probably. Oh, I guess these are some screenshots from the actual animation. Probably to introduce the new arc to kind of start things off. Moon Cradle Original Arc Original Sequel. So this is the thing here. What you see in the opening, from what I've been told, is not something that happens in the books. You know, I guess eventually the books cut off at a certain point and, you know, they come back to the real world. So this stuff we're going to delve into now, the Dark Emperor arc, is completely original stuff. So that's going to be very exciting, actually. You know, we got this new character down here. Still don't know her name. But it's going to be very exciting. You know, so she's our second original character for this game, you know, Atis being the first one. So it'll be really exciting to see what they do with that. And I think that is basically everything. So let me actually... We're going to switch to the game real quick. Going to open it up real quick just so I can see in the menus if we can switch to see the break stack and the barrier stack. So let's just switch to that real quick. Very impromptu switch right here. So let's go ahead and hopefully it'll just seamlessly, there we go, transition to game. Alright, cool. Yeah, in Tokyo, I got it. Okay, come on. It's doing this disconnecting thing. It's not my cord, I just bought a new cord. I can't tell if there's anything in-game to kind of... We're just gonna scroll down real quick. If it's not here, then it's not here. Oh, okay, so and then there's a costume for the premium pass for the new Alice costume as well, so that's kind of nice. Okay, I'm really not seeing anything here, so I think it'll just be when the new units come out, we'll be able to kind of go over them. But before we close things out, I do want to check the box real quick. Because it should say next to each unit which ones are EXs and what. Actually, I think... Would they add a filter for that? Battle skill... Okay, here we go. Barrier. Obviously, no units, because we don't have any healing units yet. So yeah, it'll be something they add later. But, I do want to see... Incarnate. Oh, EX. Okay. Maybe I can only filter one. Okay, here we go. So yeah, you can see all the units here. It was hard just with the names to put a face to which units they are, but okay, so it's... Oh, interesting. It's the second Liz. It's not even the first one. Okay, but they all are... Every single one of them is pre-first anniversary units, so none of them are like active Link units. So these are units that could definitely benefit from a boost. So that's pretty cool. But I think I've gone on long enough. There's not really anything else to really talk about with everything. Happy 2nd anniversary. Let me know how you guys are enjoying it so far. And I guess I will be back. I don't know if I'll make another summon video for when Alice's raid up comes. I probably will just do it on my own, because I'll probably do it, you know, multi by multi as I'm getting the cubes I need. So, you know, if I pull her on step 1, then obviously it would be silly to just make it into a video. But I will be back with a video when we finally hop into the floor ranking. I'm gonna see how high I can get first, and then I'll make a video on the highest stage that I make it to. So I guess also we'll have a new banner in a week, I assume. I don't think they're gonna follow up immediately with another limited. I think what's probably gonna happen is there's probably gonna be a normal banner in between each limited, especially if they plan to go for the next month. If they do more limiteds, I would be very surprised. So I'm expecting like next week will be a normal dark banner with whatever character. They might do Straya, you know, to follow how they did Rain last year. And then second limited, second normal, third banner, third normal, and kind of end things off there. But that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. I'm losing my voice. Have a wonderful day, everyone.